Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my Export to Tally Prime YouTube channel. My name is Babura from Hyderabad. Today, in this video, we are going to learn about Pro-Forma Invoice. So, what is Pro-Forma Invoice and how it is created, and then how this Pro-Forma Invoice is converted or changed to regular sales invoice or tax invoice. That's what we are going to learn. So I'm going to share the screen. In the last video, we discussed about quotation. So this quotation and pro forma invoice both are related to sales, and we learned in the last video how quotation is created and how that quotation is converted to sale invoice, regular sale invoice or tax invoice. Now we are going to take up pro forma invoice. What is pro forma invoice? So pro forma invoice means in the case a new customer asks for the goods without payment, they ask for the goods, and if the amount is very large for the new customers, we may not supply without payment. In the case of a new customer and a large amount, in such case, what he will do is he may ask us to give the invoice so that he can make the payment. But without making the payment or selling the goods, and we will not prepare the tax invoice and we cannot give that. So instead of that, what we do is we will give a pro forma invoice. Pro forma invoice is nothing but equal to the original or regular tax invoice. But it is a pro forma invoice. It will be created in the books. It will show the entry in the books, but it will not affect the books. It will not affect the books. No debit and credit is affected. And similarly, sometimes the customers for purchasing the goods or some any goods or any assets from us, when they are selling which like that, like machinery, etc., they may ask for loan, they may like to take loan from banks or other financial institutions. In such a case, the bank will not grant the loan, will not do the loan unless they produce the invoice. On the basis of the invoice, they will make the payment directly to the supplier, that is to us. We are supplying. So the bank or other financial institution, they will make the payment directly to us on the basis of the loan they granted. And then what we do is, and in such a case, the bank or other financial institution, they will not sanction the loan and they will not pay payment to us unless you give the invoice to them. So unless they make the payment, we will not give the invoice. That is why, for the purpose of getting the payment or for the purpose of giving them, we will not do regular invoice because it is not prepared. It will be prepared when the goods are supplied. So before that, we give a pro forma invoice. Nothing. The pro forma invoice is nothing but a copy like just equal to the original or regular invoice, but it will not affect the books. So we will give that one, and on the basis of the pro forma invoice, it is only pro forma, just duplicate like they will sanction the loan and they will make the payment to us. They will make the payment to us. Yeah, sometimes they may make the payment fully in advance, or sometimes they make payment of some amount on the basis of the tax pro forma invoice, and then we will supply the goods and give the original or regular tax invoice. So after giving that, on the basis of that, and they will make the payment after giving the invoice, we'll do the goods, supply the goods or any asset, and we will send the original regular invoice along with the goods. And on the basis of that, the bank will make the payment of the balance amount. This is how it will happen. You will supply the goods to the customer and will give the invoice. So you will submit to the bank stating that I received the goods, and you will submit the invoice, the regular invoice, and then the bank will make the payment. Similarly, sometimes you see like that. So now we go to, and in the originally previously they used to make a copy, that is the pro forma invoice and pro forma invoice on an Excel in rating. Return sheet they will use to what is called written pro-forma invoice, and later sometime after some time they used to give in Excel or Word formula, one format they used to use. But now in the Tally, they prescribe this pro forma. In the Tally itself, we can make the pro forma invoice, we can give them the print, we can put it there, and we can give to the bank or financial institution or the customer. And then after getting the payment, that fully or in advance, some amount in advance, after getting the payment, we will do the supply the goods or the other, we will do the material, goods or assets, we will supply them, and after supplying them, we will issue the original invoice, that is regular invoice. The same pro forma invoice will be converted or changed into the regular invoice, and we will do that. So that's what we do. First of all, we have to make the invoice pro forma invoice. First of all, yesterday I created a company both for quotation and pro forma invoice. I create this company. So when you create that, see here, I'll see that details. So creation is not normal. Case is as usual. Case is normal. We know that creation after creating the company. After creating the company, directly it will go to the employee features. Since this is already created, now we have to go to the features by pressing F11. So whatever option we want, we can take, and then come to the GST, because this material and everything will be GST chargeable, goods are machinery. So here everything will be taken by default, and only the GST registration number, because we are giving it as a form, we are taking as form. So the number is given and it is accepted. So again, accept the so company is created and GST is enabled. Now we have to prepare or create the pro forma invoice. So here in the case of whatever we do, we have to go to the vouchers. In the vouchers, just like yesterday, quotation, there is, see here, or go to other vouchers and select the show inactive also. Here also, there is no voucher like the name quotation yesterday. So we have to take sales order, and then sales order is a regular voucher and make it optional voucher. If you make it optional, it will become quotation. Similarly, there is no quotation. Similarly, there is no pro forma invoice voucher. In the voucher types, there is no pro forma invoice. For this also, we have to take one regular voucher and make it optional. It becomes pro forma invoice. For this purpose, we already get to see here sales voucher. You go to the sales voucher. Click at the end here also. You see sales order, sales, and here for quotation, you take the sales order, regular voucher, convert it to change it to optional. Optional voucher means the entry will be available in the books, but it will not affect the books of account debit credit. It will not affect. Only the entry will be shown. So here for the quotation, we are taking sales order. For the pro forma invoice, it is just like invoice. Take the sales invoice, that is sales voucher. You take the sales voucher. So I will take the date as 31st May, because one by one we will take the dates for payment and all these things. So 31st May I am taking. 31st May I created yesterday for quotation. I created Suman Enterprises. For this pro forma invoice, I created Excel electronic. You see how to create the part, Excel electronic, everything. So sundry debtors, Telangana, with the address, regular I am taking, because so much of goods will not have the registration definitely. So registration number for 36 I am giving. So I am giving it as electronic is a property concern. Accepted. So here, so we are taking the Excel traders, and here what will be is here the dispatch details. When you send the goods, we will enter the dispatch details. But now we will do the only order details. In the order details, terms of payment and all these things. For example, when you do the pro forma invoice, we may ask the bank to pay at least some advance immediately. Okay, some otherwise pay by check, that's enough. Pay by check, and how you contacted Mr. Babu, for example. And terms of delivery, you take it as immediate or 5 days. 5 days, that is the terms of delivery. The terms we give in the Pro-Forma Invoice. Okay, do this and accept, accept. This is also like sales. You take the sales and then we are supplying here. Dell laptop we are supplying. This Dell laptop, you know how to create this? Dell laptop stock item, Dell laptop pieces and applicable GST, and then here specified details to the GST, I mean HSN code, here specified details, taxability, that is taxable and the percentage. Okay, and then this is created, and now here we give us 20 numbers, I think 20 pieces, each one is 26,500, for example. So 50 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 30,000. And then we do another one here. Dell keyboards. Dell keyboards also. We give 50 Dell keyboards, and it will be around keyboard means 270 or 280. For example, whatever it means, 280 have given this. And then, so this also is created. This is also created, and here it is taken as 18% only and accepted. So here, so this is the supply, and then for this we will charge the GST. So I created already. So here CGST I created. So I will create CGST, duties and taxes. The type of duty is GST. Tax type is GST. Similarly, we create HGST also. I already created HGST. Then accept. But here, this is not same. So if you click here, it will ask you to ask for the to show the bill-wise details, new reference. That is not same. So what you have to do is, this is not a sales invoice or rental invoice. So make it optional. Go to this. See here, Control L are optional. Control L if you click, it will show optional. So you can click here also. Optional it will be. So if it is optional, see here before optional, before making it optional, take the print preview and see the preview here. You see tax invoice. Okay, but here now we make it optional. Now we show the print preview. Go to the preview. It will show Pro-Forma Invoice. Similarly, here itself and okay. When you are giving the Pro-Forma Invoice, you are sending them. They have to make payment to us. In such a case, whatever it is in the Pro-Forma Invoice, in the Pro-Forma Invoice, the regular invoice also, what we do, we will give our bank details so that they can make the payment. So for that purpose, so here, they are giving the Pro-Forma Invoice, give the print and give to them. Before that, what we have to do is, we have to go to, here is, what we have to do is, we have to go to print preview, Control P, print preview, preview you can see later. Go to configure. Configure, we have to give the bank details. See, simply type bank there. So in this case, see here. Bank here. Yes, actually by default it will be no. By default. By default, it will be no. So for making yes or no, you have to press enter key. For moving, you have to use the arrows. So bank details no. Here, State Bank of India is disabled all these days. So here, you type the bank name, bank details, simply bank, you can give the here bank video. So show the bank details, make it yes, make it enter, it becomes yes. And next you have to use arrows, down arrow, name of the bank. So click that. Here you have to use the because we have 2-3 banks, it's our bank. So you can give any name. We have only one bank, State Bank of India, and then again account holder name. So we have to show account holder is here the account holder of our bank, isn't it? So you take it yes, take it yes, then go to down arrow. Shift code is not required in India, and here this is a different option. Accept, accept. Now you see the proper preview, Pro-Forma Invoice. So for zoom, click zoom here, or click Alt Z, or simply click F4. Click F4, you see the terms and conditions, Mr. Babu. So terms of delivery, 5 days, everything is there. And at the bottom, you can see the bank details also. Companies, bank details. Company means we are the company. Our bank details, account holder name, our company name, bank name, State Bank, account, then branch, SFS. These details are to be given in our ledgers. I mean, the accounting masters in the ledger. When you create the State Bank account, You have to give all the details. If you give all those details will be shown here. If you don't give, only it will show the our account holder, bank name it will give, bank name and our name. All details will have to be shown. So it is to be done. And now, so this is made optional, and then this is optional. This is to be saved. Saved means take the print, take the print, take the print, and set. Maybe you click the print, it will print the Pro-Forma Invoice, will be printed and signed and sent to the bank. And sent to the bank, and we save that. Sorry, optional. Okay. Sales optional. Market. In the case of regular, only it will show new reference. In the case of optional, you should not show. In the case of optional, you should not show the discount. Okay. Now we created the optional sales voucher. That means it is what you call it as quotation in Pro-Forma Invoice. So while you can see the Pro-Forma, it will not affect. See, go to the profit and loss account. So if you go take the total period, first equal to, for example, 31st March. So here if we take, so there is no sales are not shown, as well as in the balance sheet. So the no, when they are selling, sundry debtor will be there. So there is no sundry debtor. There is no sundry debtors. Nothing is there. It will not affect. But the entry will be shown here. Go to the day book. So here you see on 31st May, Extra Electronics sales is showing here optional. So it is the optional voucher. It is showing. That's why it is not affecting. And one more place you can see. Go to the reports. Display more reports. And then you see at the end of this one, exceptional reports. You click and see the optional vouchers. If you click that, the date is first 31st May will be added. So here 31st. So this is given sales, but this is not regular voucher. This is, see here in brackets, optional is not shown because this is the list of optional vouchers. All these vouchers shown here are optional only. That's why again it is not showing optional. So in these two places, it is showing, it is not affecting them. Okay, and now, so we submitted. We gave the Pro-Forma Invoice we sent. So the bank can pay the total amount. Then we will issue send the goods, and we will issue the invoice. So it may send the total amount, or it may send part of the amount in advance, and after supplying the goods and giving the regular invoice, so they'll make the payment, balance of payment. So what we do is now go to the vouchers. For example, if they made some payment. So for example, 1/6/31st, we submitted on 1/6, they are making payment, they are receiving. So take the receipt on 1st June. So our bank is State Bank of India. State Bank of India, we are receiving from the bank, but on behalf of Excel Electronics. So we receive from Excel Electronics. For example, 4 lakhs we received. So this is not on account. This is received before issuing the invoice. It is advance. But you take as advance, we know. With bill wise details, we understand advance against reference. So against reference, we take up, we make some name, we use some name. So this voucher number should not be taken. Here we have to do some name. For example, advance 1. So we receive the money from through bank. So here the bank may give check. In such case, direct the check, or otherwise space bar is big. Here they directly transfer funds to us. Take the funds transfer here. For example, NEFT and their bank name, space bar you click. So specify the dot. So HB, for example, HDFC Bank. So we will take so now you see here. So for this, here, this is the optional voucher. That's why it is not dark. It is very light color. It will not affect the books. The next one is 1st June. We received advance. So 641,950 means balance is 2,41,950 is receivable of supplying the goods. So we received advance. Now on 2nd, we are supplying. On second, we are supplying the goods. So when we are supplying the goods, along with that, we have to send the invoice. Now we have to send the original, that is original of it, invoice. So that is F8. See here, we need not prepare sales invoice again separately. The same pro forma invoice we already issued, that can be converted into original, or it may be converted into regular sales or tax invoice. So in such case, go to the either demo or go to the display mode reports, wherever both places. Go there and you take the season, take the optional voucher, means pro forma invoice. Take it. Now here, date, first we have paid the payment, second we are sending, so change the date, 2nd June, and then now we are making regular invoice. So here, sales invoice is converted into optional, means pro forma invoice. That is to be converted back into regular invoice. Now remove the optional. So here, optional is become, now it is showing as regular. Click that, it is regular. We made it regular. Now here, now we are dispatching the goods, dispatch number something. We are giving dispatch number, dispatch to road. To road. Then destination. Their company is also in Hyderabad. So Hyderabad carrier agent, for example, SRMP service. SRMP, the lorry people will give LR. So 265 something, 24, date is 2nd June, and the vehicle number is ES07X phone number. So this is the number, and here the order details are not required. Now terms of payment, everything, the payment is made, the balance will be paid. So remove all these. So these are not required. Now accept sales and everything. Okay. As it is. And as it is, it is this one. Now here will become invoice number 6. This is the original. That is not affecting. This is original. That is regular invoice. Okay. Now you go and see. So now it is. So the first 31st May optional sales voucher, that is in pro forma invoice, that has done, it is converted into a regular invoice. Now you go and see the profit and loss account. It is showing sales. It is showing here, it will show only taxable value. And if you go to here, display mode reports, account books, DA. Account books, if you click and go to sales register, it will show the sales register shows the total invoice value including tax. The sales ledger will show only taxable value. Taxes will be shown in the taxes account. But sales book, that is sales register, shows including the tax total invoice value. So here, so it is profit and loss account is showing, and if you go to the balance sheet, so our person is duties and taxes. When I'm selling, who collected the duties and taxes? Collected the duties and taxes. See, they have to pay to the government. So CGST and GST. And then on the asset side, see here, sundry debtors. See here, totally we sold for 6,41,000. Out of that, bank account we received 4 lakhs advance, and the balance is receivable from this person. So if you go to EAL and see the Excel electronics, so you can see. So on the first we received advance, and now we sold the goods. But here we have to make one adjustment. When we are entering the sales invoice, here it is showing this one. To show the total amount. Now here what we have to do is against reference or what we call the what to say bill wise details. We already know, we understood there. When you receive advance, when you are making the invoice, that advance is to be adjusted. So here you have to be first go to against advance and take the advance received. We take the advance received, we have to adjust. So advance received for only 4 lakhs. It will show the total amount. Take the 4 lakhs and the balance it will show new reference number is 2,41,920. That will be the balance in the account. So here if you notice here, you see it is showing advance is received, the sales invoice is this one, and the balance is only 241,920. Okay, so we send the goods, send the invoice. After that, the bank will pay the balance amount. So, for example, go to voucher, and second it's because third we can take, but education will not take. So on the same day, second, we received the balance, go to receipt voucher, and the bank we received from Excel trader. Bank will pay, but it is issued on behalf of Excel. We are just like we sold goods to Excel Electronics, just like making the payment. So here, see, in their account, there is a debit balance of 4 lakhs, which they paid in advance. Now, 241 is to be received. Okay, it is in the debit balance. The balance will be paid now. So here, 2 lakh 41,920 we are receiving. Here also, against reference. 1 minute. Here, the book advance is received. This advance is adjusted. Advance is 4 lakhs adjusted. 2,41,920 is the balance. So here, received. Account is State Bank debit note. Now, vouchers, State Bank of India. The State Bank, there is 4 lakhs balance already received, and the Excel traders, we have the balance is 241,920 because they paid. So 241,920 is against reference. The balance, sorry, the reference. Receipt is like not against reference. It is showing new reference. In this case, here, this is advance, and in this case, you received advance, and advance is adjusted against reference advance 4 lakhs, and this one new reference 241,920. Okay, so that is will be shown. New reference is against this new reference. By electronics, yeah, yes, is there. Yeah, yes, and sometimes what you do here, something I'll tell you one more thing, something here. When entering this here, against steps are taking advance adjusted and new reference. So balance tax is done. And when you are receiving the amount, this one received on second day, not second day, sorry. It is 2nd June. That's why it's 2nd June. State Bank of India, 4 lakhs balance. Excel, 2,41,920. And here it is the because it's taken on first of all by mistake. 1st April is taken. So on the 1st April there is no amount. On 2nd June only, this is the balance receivable. So against reference, the balance received. So again here also the bank may will check or it will take check. In this case, 1.5 and their bank again the same HDFC Bank. Here, this way the bank HDFC Bank. Okay. So now the total amount is clear. Now you see here, we go to the profit and loss account, that is the same, and if you go to the balance sheet, see here, there is no data. Total amount 641,000, advance 4 lakh, balance now received, total bank account 641, there is no data, and this is tax payable. Okay, so like this we have to make. And here you see, in this case, this is not available. That is Pro-Forma Invoice sent is not available. And here also go to the reports, and go to the exceptional reports, go to optional reports. Here also there is no, that is the optional voucher. Pro-Forma Invoice not available. This is also first we issue the Pro-Forma Invoice, Sales Invoice, make it optional. Pro-Forma Invoice, and if they pay, sometimes they make payment of the total amount. In such a case, yes, that's also like advance because after totally we will send the goods and we will issue the regular invoice. So till the regular invoice, this account does not show any balance. So the total amount paid also taken as the total amount paid here. See, total 4 lakhs is 4 lakhs is what is that? 4 lakhs also. What you have to do is here, if they have to pay the total amount is taken as advance, and when you are making the invoice on second, here when you are making the advance adjustment, here against reference, the same advance total amount will be shown, then there will be no reference. Okay, because it is paid up, and then we take it, and the balance amount paid, it will not be shown because total amount is paid in advance. The total will be taken as advance. So some amount is paid, it is taken as advance, adjusted in the invoice. If total amount is paid, it is taken in advance, the total amount is adjusted in the invoice. So like this, we make the pro forma invoice. Okay. So with this, I close this session. And see here, many people are watching the video, but not subscribing to the channel. Please, everyone visiting the videos, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon next to the subscribe button. There will be bell icon, click that and select all. You get notification for all the videos which I upload in the channel. And please share my channel with all others also. And every video you watch till the end, if you see in this video, for example, if you see up to creation of pro-forma invoice and skip that, and after that receiving advance and converting the pro-forma invoice, changing it to regular invoice, all this you will not understand. So watch the video till the end, and if it is good, you just click the like button, you like the video, so the YouTube people will recommend this video to many people, so that many people will learn this topic. Okay, and then one more thing, I am running online classes also. If you are interested to join the online classes, please contact me. My contact number is given on the thumbnail of every video. So you contact me and you can join the online classes in the next time. Okay, with this, I'm closing this, and please subscribe channel, don't forget. And with this, I'm closing. Wish you all the best. We will meet in the next video. The next video which I'm going to make is order processing, sales order, purchase order. Then how to do the purchase order processing, as well as sales order processing, called as order processing. We'll take purchase order in one video and sales order in one video. How this process? Okay. So with this, and stop this. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye. We'll meet in the next video.